is getting exposed for doing the same shit he talked to Fresh about, okay? And now y'all don't know what to do, bro. Some other nigga says, I think they have, haven't they? Something like, something kind of like this right here. Again! 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 Well, 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 how the tables have turned. Ha, ha, ha.
Well, well, well.
Ah.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
See, now, again, if this weren't in reach, aka abort and preach, aka goon and preach, because that's what we're going to talk about today. This dude is over here gooning, sending chicks videos and stuff like that, which is fucking weird. Like, what makes you think, yo, let me just jerk one off and send it to a chick? Like, that's weird, right? You know, here, let me give you guys a little bit of the backstory, right? So, for those of you that don't know, these two loser Canadians, Anus and Reach, aka Abort and Retreat, are YouTubers out of Canada. And these guys have been around since like 2012 with their stupid channel. They're both failed comedians. They both suck. Obviously, we know Preach is not funny. He's a window-licking retard. And these guys make a career on talking about other people, right? That's what they do. They're a commentary channel, a reaction commentary channel. They pretend to be centrist, but they're really not. What they really are wild left progressives that want to moral grandstand, you know, holier than thou. Everyone else is wrong except for us. We can sit here and throw stones and throw stones and throw stones and do it for all this time. And one of the things when it comes to your guy Abba is that Abba has been talking shit about the red pill for a very long time, saying that we're all a bunch of weirdos, extremists. We don't know what we're talking about. We're, you know, we don't live what we preach, blah, blah. And, you know, they've been attacking me relentlessly. They've been attacking our Fresh relentlessly and anyone else really in this sphere. And what they fail to realize is that this is beyond Fresh and Fit. This is beyond, you know, me or Fresh or Rollo Tomasi or Andrew Tate or Clavicular or Seeker or anybody else that's been affiliated with the sphere that they've been trying to insult, right? This is a global problem that's affecting many different men. And there's a reason why a loser like Louis Theroux wanted to interview us and has been asking for literally years to do the interview until we did it. And it's because there's been a mass awakening of poor female behavior. Simply put, a lot of guys have woken up to poor female behavior. And I would say that people like me and Andrew Tate have been instrumental in waking guys up on this topic. Okay? And what people need to understand is you could dislike me, you could dislike other creators in the space, but the truth still stands. No one is safe from female fuckery. Nobody. Whether it's me, Fresh, Akash, or even Abba himself, as he's starting to see right now. If he had taken some of the principles that we talk about on our show, which to be honest with you guys, it looks like he has taken it. It's just like he pretends like he doesn't, you know, take it. He probably wouldn't be in a situation that he's in right now. Right? And if this were any other YouTuber, honestly, I would have put my boot on their neck so hard. But for somebody like Abba, who's made almost like, you know, almost 100 videos on us, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You guys saw the little Reservoir Dogs edit that we did, right? These guys have, let me see, let's look at the most updated one here. Right? There's a reason why I'm going to viciously keep attacking them with no mercy. Look at this, guys. Look at this playlist right here. 65, 1 of 65. And they have more than this, by the way. Okay, when I looked at this yesterday, it was like 67. There's way more than this. Look at all these videos they made on us, bro. So honestly, I'm being nice, not making a video on them every single day at this point. But these guys have been shown to be the biggest hypocrites. Now that you guys understand the pieces of shit that we're dealing with here, let's kind of go into what's going on. About a week or so ago, right, a girl came out and said that Abba, she was dating Abba for about 5 months seriously. They had known each other for roughly 8 months, this girl named Libby. And what ended up happening was she started to see things in his personality that she didn't like. she finds out that she's pregnant. And I want to be clear about this because Abba's trying to spin it like he was supportive, he wanted a kid, etc. Here's the thing. She wanted the kid too, but she didn't want the kid with him. She wasn't sure if she wanted to be in a relationship with him. Because as you guys can see, Abba's a little bit of a scumbag, okay? We've had 3 different women come out saying that this got him pregnant. And what makes this worse is he was attacking Fresh relentlessly for years about the Daisy situation. Remember? I don't want a baby. He brought her on his show. He interviewed her multiple times. He made multiple videos on it. He thought shit was sweet. Jock, thank you so much for the 100. Thank you for that, my friend. Thank you for that very much. And also, just so you know, Jock, I saw your 100 from the day before, too. I really appreciate you. Shout out to Hello Monkeys with the 10 gifted. Yo, these names are crazy. I love it, though. I love it. Right? So he attacked Fresh relentlessly for years on the Daisy situation. Not only did this nigga get an Asian bitch pregnant, this nigga got like 2 other girls pregnant, too, bruh. Okay? Abba's a pervert. I've been knowing something was wrong with this when we saw that he got milked. And for those of you that don't know, I'll quickly give you guys a reminder because it's so funny because they made a video on us called The Emperor Wears No Clothes back in 2021. Yeah, that's how long this beef has been going on, right? And let me see here. They made a video on us called The Emperor Wears No Clothes back in the day. And it's kind of funny because now we're finding out that Abba never wore any clothes, literally and figuratively, okay? That's how ironclad I am. Hold on, let me show y'all something with this nigga, bro. Like, oh, man. For those of you guys that don't know, this is a video I made on these guys. The Emperor has no clothes because they're embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
You weirdo. Opened up his butthole. I'll tell you nothing because you don't know the story. It's right there behind me. Been there from the beginning. For all they did is say I changed my name. I have the same name and always had it. These other niggas, though, they don't tell you nothing because they're embarrassed. I've opened up one time. What'd y'all find out? Opened up his butthole to some chick on all fours getting weirdo.
Prostate.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
You've had a prostate?
Yeah.
What? Oh, hell no!
Were you milked? How did it happen?
I mean, so, you get on your knees.
You've had an orgasm?
Yeah.
What? Oh, hell no!
Were you milked? How did it happen?
I mean, so, you get on your knees, arch it, pause, arch it, and then, you know, she behind and she, like a cow, she milking that and she doing her thing.
And I'm gonna make sure everybody on the fucking internet knows that you're, because that's what you are, you whack job. You over here talking shit about others while you get the fuck out of here. And you got the nerve to call me gay? You got the nerve to call me gay? You Mr. Salsa Dancing Abba over here, bruh. And just so you guys know, we found out that this doesn't work out. He just salsa dances. That's his working out. Which explains why, okay, that explains why this has titties and a low sperm count. I'm starting to think that this was lying to all the girls. Hey, I got a low count, so we just busted him raw like a weirdo. Weirdo? And your window licking partner. Yo, there's no way preaches over 67 IQ. No fucking way. He had to cut his dumbass dreads off. Couldn't figure out how to clean that shit. Head always itching. His mom got to still wash his dreads because he don't know how to do it. That's why they had to cut his hair. I already know he a dumbass, bro. He retarded. He has like that funny ass voice.
What they're saying, all these been saying they don't even follow that stuff. No, the consistency's been the same.
Fucking idiot. What the hell did I just say? Like what? What? Man. And the thing is, like, I'm funnier than y'all. That I'm not even a fucking comedian, bro. I'm not even a fucking comedian. I'm funnier than you bitch ass niggas. There ain't nobody going to watch an Abba and Preach show. That's facts. Nobody watch these niggas. There's a reason why Nope, these dudes have not done a comedy tour in forever, bro. Ain't nobody trying to pull up to watch Anus and Reach sell jokes. Okay? This new name is Goon and Preach. Okay? Name is Goon and Preach. Anus and Reach? What the Preach is literally a fucking greases himself up, runs around in underwear. Bruh. Yeah, that's real. That's real, chat. That is real. These niggas been talking shit about me for years, meanwhile doing weird like this. And they got all these videos pulled off the internet, by the way, because I was on their neck. Want to talk about masculinity? Get the f out of here, man. Your hips gyrate a little too awkwardly. The better of a dancer you are, typically the lower IQ. Guaranteed. You guys want to know something about Preach? Guaranteed. This nigga had the same teacher all 4 years of high school.
Welcome, punch!
The same teacher. He taught you English. He taught you math. He taught you social studies. He taught you gym. You had one teacher because you're a fucking, they kept you in the annex building on the side. Your homeroom teacher is your end-room teacher. That's how stupid you are. You went to school a month early that you would know the fucking building layout so you don't get lost when you're walking around. Hey, Preach, you gotta come over here. Dumbass, first day of school, you happy as fuck. Hit the door with your head, put a hole in that shit. They bring your mom in. She goes into the school. Oh my God, what did you do this time? Don't know what the f you did wrong. She's sitting there in the principal's office. Your dumbass comes in. Yeah, Mom. Principal tells you to sit down. You sit there. Your mom's sitting there all disappointed, like, oh. Principal sits down. Miss Etienne, your son has been destroying the doors. Been very difficult. I've had to replace 7 doors this month alone. Afraid I'm gonna have to charge you this time. Oh my God, no. Yes, I'm sorry, ma'am. It's gonna be, let me calculate this. $895. Ah! That went from $900 to $1,600 because your dumbass don't know how to go through a door, dummy. She punched in the air. Your dumbass, you think you did something good? She mad as hell. You gotta work more hours because your dumbass destroying the doors. All right, sorry. Yo, I just enjoy it's just too funny to make fun of Preach, bro. That nigga's too easy to make fun of, bro. It's too easy to make fun of, bro. He's really, really fucking okay. So, okay. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun with this shit. Let me read some super chats, then we're going to get into the cooking. Because I got a couple of points that I want to bring up with and Reach that we're going to roast these on, okay? So the cooking is going to begin very soon. Okay, but let me read some of these chats from the ninjas. We got here, Preach more of a stutter king than Obama and Fresh. I'm telling you, bro. Scottsdale said no permit is needed. Slide whenever. Just text the chat with what you need for debate. Also, happy to drive you guys around SoCal when you get there. I'll take time off. All right, nice. For those of you guys that don't know, quick announcement, very important announcement. May 28th, I am going to be at UCLA. UCLA, I will be there. We are going to be debating the liberals. I want to give a big thank you to Jock, Garrett Basso, and DPG. They donated an insane amount of money that I will be using for security because, as you guys know, I told this story before, I'll say it one more time, though. A lot of these schools, University of California, Riverside, UCLA, etc., these California schools, they don't want me to come. They're terrified of me coming. Pause. Kind of like the girls that Abba deals with. Anyway, what ended up happening was they want me to show up. They don't want me to show up. So what they did was they made the price of police and or security super expensive. So when I was at Ohio University, right, doing my debate table, they had quoted us somewhere between 10 to 15,000. Then, when we finished the event, they said, oh, it's going to be 20,000. They told us this days before the event was supposed to happen, and they slow rolled the paper, and they never actually approved the paperwork. So I said, you know what? Just so I'm never in a position like this again, I'm going to make sure I raise up a good amount of money, which thank you so much, DPG, for donating almost half of it, of the 20K for University of California, Riverside. They wanted 20,000. Now, the other schools, I don't know what they want. I'm messaged Sean. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Then once I figure out the number, I'll let you guys know. Obviously, I'm going to pay whatever's not covered. But it's important for you guys to realize that these universities, when I go to do these debates, I go in the red every single time. I don't profit from doing these things. But the mission is so important, getting out on these college campuses, having these discussions, talking about it, even though I might be in the red financially to do it, it's fine. I don't care. It's that important. It is that important getting out there. Also, I want to continue Charlie Kirk's legacy. And quite frankly, I'm one of the few people that can do it, right? I'm one of the few people that can do it. Everybody else sucks. When I see other people do these college tours and shit like that, they just suck. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like an asshole or whatever, but they're trash. Okay? They're too scared to call these college students, which a lot of them are. Okay? I'll go ahead and have a, academic debate with you, but sometimes it needs to be told that I don't care. Okay? These guys want to go ahead and kill Charlie. Now you guys are stuck with me. Good job. Right? Anyway, like I was saying, so I will be at UCLA May 28th. I'm going to figure out the security situation with that, what they're going to charge us, or what the police are going to charge us. I know Riverside wants $20K, and then we'll figure out what University of California Irvine says. Ideally, we want to do UCLA the 28th, University of California Riverside the 29th, and then I think University of California Irvine June 2nd. So we'll see what happens. Okay? So thank you guys so much. And Egyptian Menace is getting us over something in Arizona. So that's what he's referring to. ASU canceled last second. We're supposed to be there May 1st, but they canceled because they got scared because the staff didn't want to, support it because they're that cowardly. So, but we will be at ASU in August. Egyptian Menace is making it happen. We will be at ASU in August when school starts back up. So don't worry, guys. The Suit Monday and today go hard as fits that mustache guy from the 30s and 40s word. Hey, man. Bruh. Y'all go clown the academy, and I deserve it. I literally avoid everything Myron been preaching, and it all happened, bro. The one thing I can attest to is that you are, in fact, right about modern when and how they move. Your content made me aware of the situation. I was able to cut it off before I truly felt my life. Minor setback, but I'll be all right. Hey, bro, nobody's safe from it, bro. You guys look at Alba right now. He's going through it, too. And again, honestly, I would have had my foot on his neck if he didn't make 60, 70 videos on us, bro. Mind go, let's go. Appreciate you, Wilma. Legion says, for them to allege that David watched her bleed out, if he's dumb as they're making it seem, and the court doc started thinking this fool walked past the Tesla. Will you cover Mafia del Brenta and or Operation Gladio? Maybe. Drewski, you should talk about this whole race war shit. I already did. Last one, I fear you're going to quit after I was married from the past shows. Is that a thought? No, I won't. I'm just going to cut back on some of the episodes because I really don't enjoy talking to these chicks. They're stupid, dude. And to be honest with you, I do better on my own show by myself. You know what I mean? Fiscally, view-wise, I just do better doing my show by myself, but I'm not going to turn my back on my team. Not going to do that. So whether I like it or not, I'm going to grit my teeth and do it. Oh, well. I can tolerate a little bit of, of a headache dealing with stupid-ass women. It's that important that you guys see their stupidity real time. KDC, do you think more Gen Z is going to learn and grow from all this and just ignore most of the older generation opinions? We'll see, man. We'll see. Tan suit like Obama, remember that controversy? I don't. Olympian 13 says, look at Sharp, my brother. Congratulations on this continued success and RIP to all the ops for 2026. Where are the cockroaches hiding now? Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, man. Garrett Buster says, I knew Anus and Reach was a pair of sodomites, but I did not know it was this extent SMH. Yeah, bro, they're weirdos, man. Clavicle, disrespectful little boy playing with people's time. No, bro, it's not. Look, with Clavicular, the whole situation with Clavicular, there was a miscommunication. I don't want y'all bash at Clavicular. I was more frustrated with like the girls on the show being idiots. Not so much with Clavicular. So, you guys know Clav is an ally. I get along with Clav. I think he'll be here next week more than likely. We're going to have him on the show and we'll do some shit. So it's going to be a good time. So, let's see here. The dumbest thing I heard from a coworker was, I'm 78, but I got a new Farza video game. Okay. Where you get your suits from looking sharp. These were tailored, man. Shout out to my guy, Shooter. For those of you guys that don't know, our Sartorial Shooter helped me with getting some of these things. I got these things in Dubai, chat, years ago. Years ago, I've had them, right? This is the importance of, investing and, I truly do suggest that every man going to get at least, one good suit, right? One good suit, shirt and tie, obviously tailored and fitted. I'd rather you get a cheap suit that fits well over an expensive suit that fits like shit. So, hold on one second, guys. I got another funny video for you guys. Shout out to Brett and my guy Jaden that made these videos, man. This shit is crazy. This have no, 300 call. We will do one soon. We already did one for the month, but I'm going to give you guys another one, so don't worry. Yeah, remember, bro, I only do one 300 call a month, but I'm going to give you guys an extra one just because. Okay, so let's kind of go through. I wrote a couple of points here on my phone, okay, about this shit. So, about why we're going to cook Abba. And this is not going to all we're going to do, guys. We're going to cover politics as well. I'm going to bring my brother on. And we're going to talk some politics, higher IQ shit, because I don't want to just bake these all night. Like, that's not my goal here. But we are going to go through some of this stuff. Let me see here. Let me make sure we have all our stuff. Okay. So let's go through the first one, right? So I kind of alluded to this before, but let's go into the first one. So what you guys got to understand, right, is that Abba was trying to sit here and say, oh, I wanted the kid the whole time. I want to have a family, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is that the girl didn't see any type of security with him, right? She was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, whatever. Now, let me be clear about this. This girl is crazy. I've told y'all this before. I'm going to say it again. This girl's nuts, okay? She's absolutely nuts. Any girl that's like calling you all these times, being a weirdo, etc., you know, she's nuts. Now, with that said, though, we have to understand the type of person that Abba is. I told you guys what kind of guy he is. He's extremely petty, extremely feminine, extremely, just a very vindictive individual, right? He will do stupid shit and he gets general pleasure from making people that he doesn't like suffer, right? He's a weirdo ass like that. So what ended up happening was she saw these feminine characteristics in him and didn't feel safe with him. I was like, you know what? What about us just co-parenting? I have the kid, but we co-parent. That's when he switched it up and said, oh, you know what? Nah, if that's the case, I don't want to be in the baby's life at all, right? And if you guys don't believe me, there's a phone call she posted with this ninja, right? Which I'll show you guys real quick. And you guys are going to get a little bit of a insight into the type of ninja that Abba is, right?
All right, so this is my third video, and Abba...
Shout out to you, Radoff.
So you have to choose. What do you want to do? You'll have to figure that out. I'm not going to be part of that conversation. But I will never visit the kid. The kid will never visit me. I'll never know who they are. He will never know me. I promise.
Bruh. This is your potential kid that we're talking about here. Like, what?
So, like, you telling me all this stuff and, like, you yelling at me and saying these things. Like,
yeah, I'm yelling at you because you blackmailed me. So I'm going to yell.
I didn't
because you keep
blackmail you.
You keep harassing me. So, yeah, I'm not yelling because you're harassing me. I'm not feel bad about that.
I needed my cousin to text you because there is a baby and you blocked me.
Yeah, whatever. You're harassing me. You have your friends trying to blackmail me. You're harassing me. You don't want to stop. So you're sending messages to the page. You're sending my business partner. You're doing all this goofy ass shit. So like,
and that's what made him mad the most. But just so you guys know, the thing that set him off was that she contacted Preach. That's what really set him off and pissed him off. Because for those of you guys that don't know, and I kind of caught on to this now, him and Preach aren't really friends like that. And Abba's doing all this weird shit in the background, and Preach had no idea. So imagine this is running around talking about I'm on the moral high ground, you know, I'm holier than thou, etc. Criticizing for the same shit. He was on Fresh's head top for like over a year about the Daisy situation. Meanwhile, this nigga's going around getting a whole bunch of other pregnant. And to top it off, he got a girl pregnant that looks like Sneeko. Okay? I call her Sneakita. That's her name. I call her Sneakita. Right? And he got another white pregnant too, with just like Fresh. So this guy, right, Abba, pretends to be like, oh, I hate the red pill, hate the red pill. Nigga does all the shit that we doing in the red pill. Like what? Preach.
it's fine. You're harassing me. So you got a problem yelling. I don't really give a...
And I love how he calls her a blackmailer. You guys want to know what that means? She's telling the truth. Blackmail only works when it's the truth. Okay? That's the only time it works, bruh.
You don't think
Ask the Israelis about that one.
that I need to contact you?
I don't care. You can say justified, maybe leave it justified. I don't care. You're harassing me.
So if my friends see...
Now, to be fair and to be charitable here, she made several different numbers, kept calling him, was annoying. One day she wants the baby, another day she doesn't want the baby. She doesn't know what she wants to do. This girl was also extremely indecisive and annoying, right? Like, let's be fair here. This is Abba dealing with her after the fact that she's been incredibly annoying, incredibly persistent with calling him, contacting Preach, messaging him on Instagram, whatever. But it's also important that you guys know, over the 5 months that they were talking to each other, this nigga blocked her 100 times, bruh. Yes, I did not stutter, chat. He blocked her 100 times in 4 months. Okay? And the first block came only 3 weeks after they met. Okay? So 3 weeks in, over the 5 months that they were together, he blocked her 100 times. Now, she's a crazy for getting phone numbers to keep contacting this motherfucker, right? Don't get it twisted. She's crazy for still trying to contact this when she got blocked 100 times. But he blocked her 100 times and he would also unblock her. Right? Which, again, I've told y'all what kind of guy Abba is. Abba's an extremely feminine, petty, bitch ass. That's why he made almost 100 videos on us. That's the type of guy this dude is. Right? It's no wonder he has titties, salsa dances in his fun time, and has a low sperm count. We wanted to dead this shit back in 2021. We apologized, like, hey, bro, we're just gonna dead this shit. They made videos for 2 years after the fact. That's when we finally responded to them in 2023. And we absolutely cooked them. We cooked them so hard that their fans had to mass report the video.
That you said you don't.
I don't care your explanation for why, okay?
And this bitch ass nigga's trying to sue the girls that are exposing him. We'll talk about that later.
You send your friends to blackmail me. Move on. What do you want to talk about?
I didn't send my friends to blackmail you. Don't you think?
Okay, you did. You did. You'll never convince me otherwise. You're a blackmailer as far as I'm concerned.
Don't you think they would?
Hey, there's nothing to argue about. You can't convince me. Stop.
Don't you think they would already
You're a
have done something?
blackmailer. I don't want a child with a blackmailer for sure. So that's how I see you. That's the end of that story.
Okay, that's cool, bro. But what are you over here saying? Like, you're not gonna take care of the kid. You don't want to see the kid. You have nothing to like, bro. What?
So
there's no conversation. We're not talking about that.
Okay,
you're not convincing me, and I'm not going to listen to your explanation.
Okay, you don't have
I'm not listening.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to
going to hear
listen.
it. So move on.
You don't have to
move on.
listen. But you say.
All right, then I'll just mute the call. I'll mute the call and go ahead and talk. I listening to dick.
Oh.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Damn word you're about to say for the next 30 seconds, and when I unmute it, you can tell me anything else.
When you say unmute, you're saying like you can't hear me?
We'll put a little timer over here.
So you think you telling me I'm going to do this?
Man, I just want this dog to leave me alone, and this girl will not disappear. Good Lord. All right, 15 seconds.
Nigga put a timer on? Bruh. Yeah, B2000, BH2000, Ace184, Abba the Milk Cow. She belongs to the streets. Hello, monkeys. K-Turn. Shout out to you guys for all the gift subs. Appreciate you, ninjas. And then Mutt Vials as well.
All right, here we go. All right, so what do you want to talk about?
I just don't think, like, why do you feel like you saying I'm going to do this all on my own isn't, like, that isn't, I just...
All right, anyways.
Now, also, I will say this. It is weird that she recorded this phone call. So, obviously, again, she's recording a phone call, so she's trying to act measured and calm here. Obviously, she was freaking out and spazzing out, being crazy, too. And what we're seeing right now is the real Abba. And then he later called her and recorded her phone call as well, which obviously, you know, he was trying to act calm and measured. It's just a whole, you know, coat fest, right? It's let me go ahead and try to get one on her and get receipts and shit like that.
My answer about this topic. You're not getting any explanations out of me. So.
And then also another thing I want to tell you guys is that he called her a parasite, called the baby a parasite. He said he would never meet the kid, as you guys saw. And then I also find it interesting, where in their text message, right? He says, let me see if she has.
Okay, guys. So
let me see if she has the receipts on the text messages, because he also says, which I showed you guys in my video before, he said that I don't need updates. I'm not your responsibility. And honestly, he just wanted to like kind of just leave her out there. Right now, again, for anybody else, we wouldn't care, right? But for that sister and says, oh, I'm Mr. Accountable. Oh, you gotta, you know, be accountable to that. As you guys saw with the clip with Fresh, where he was over here saying all this bullshit, right? Matter of fact. that we're the hypocrisy is absolutely nuts, bro. So footage resurfaces of Fresh pressuring other women to get rid of pregnancies. Yikes. The kid is gone. We interviewed her and Fresh, right? Made a bunch of videos.
Boys, you were not sucker punched. Take some accountability. Hold that L. His podcast is all about holding women accountable. He can hold this L and he can hold that accountability as well.
It's funny because what you claim to be loyalty is the exact opposite of accountability. No matter what the fuck up is, you have to throw accountability out the door. It's no longer accountability. Because no matter what happened, no matter this, no matter that, I'm going to have your back no matter what. All that, the accountability is out the door.
Did Fresh get her pregnant or not? And if he did, he got to be accountable for that. She texts me and she says, you're out of the pregnancy. I'm going to handle this by yourself since you haven't messaged me back. You're out. First off, I'm like, since when?
All right, nigga, what is this? This ain't messenger. I don't care. Bye. Blocked. I'm trying to eat. Blah, blah, blah. Paris, I don't care. Eat shit, sleep. I want my piece back. I want you gone, so hurry up. You've made 9 accounts harassing me and blackmailing. Right? That's not like accountability to you guys? Huh? I don't think so.
Nope.
Do you want to keep this thing? 1, 2. So, what do you mean you cutting me out? So I text her very calmly. I'm like, yo, call me. She don't do that.
And just so you guys know, that's what pissed him off the most. He didn't want to co-parent with the chick, which, look, I get that. You don't want to co-parent, that's fine. But to sit there and be like, oh, you and the baby are a parasite, etc., Mr. Accountability, bro, that's crazy. Macho Man says, what's good, my ninja? Have you ever covered the history of Gaddafi or Saddam Hussein in my main source info? Yes, I already did. I covered it on an episode on the history of the Middle East. I covered it in detail. We should be making a clip on it very soon.
But now my anxiety is a bit up because...
Yeah, his anxiety is up because he knows he's up. Bro was drinking alcohol the whole stream, right? You know, trying to do damage control and shit like that. And I also find it funny, he did another stream, right, where he talked about this shit. He didn't address the other chick, right, at all, okay? Now, here's another little funny situation as well for you guys. Here's a little bit of story time. So this chick flew out to Montreal to hang out with this nigga. She lives in California. He lives in Montreal, somewhere in Cuckata. And the whole time she was there, bro's just playing video games for like 3 days straight, okay? Now, look, I get it if you're working, you got shit to do or whatever, but you fly a chick out and you're just playing video games the whole time? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? And I've been told you guys this before. Abba is a lazy fucking loser. These guys make maybe 1 to 3 videos a week, okay? It's not hard to sit down, do a pre-recorded video, and send that footage to an editor and let them do it, bro. It literally is nothing, okay? It's not like streaming. It's not like doing longer form content. These guys sit down for 30 minutes to an hour, record a bunch of videos at the same time, give it to an editor, done, right? Because I don't think they edit their own videos, right? So bro has a lot of free time. That's why he, like, you know, he's always in the comment section, pinning shit or deleting shit, right? He's very careful to ensure that the comment section, right, and what people say is completely censored and cleaned up, which is fine. Do what you got to do. You want to create a certain image, but don't sit there and act like you're holier than thou and like aren't coming for your neck, bro. Like when he did his damage control stream a couple days ago, where he's trying to say, oh, well, she's a weirdo. She likes to have a collar on her neck. You send fat videos, which we're going to talk about that here in a second. Okay, we know women like to be dominated, but who the fuck goons and sends videos of themselves gooning to their chick? What? Like, imagine this shit. Pause. Pause. Like, you set up a camera in front of yourself and started gooning in front of the camera. And then you thought it was a good idea. Like, that's crazy to set the camera up and do that. But then to set up the camera and do that and then hit send to a chick. Bro, how you be gooning and preaching, bro? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? Gooning and preaching makes no sense. Like, what? Comedy. Absolute comedy. So, anyway. So he never said he wanted to meet the kid. Mr. Accountability didn't want to take accountability for the kid. Oh, and then, so yeah. So she's there. She's waiting for it. She's like, just, I guess, trying to be quiet, not be annoying or whatever. And he played video games all, for 3 days straight. She leaves the apartment. He gets pissed off. He kicks her out, throws her in the cold, right? Because I think it was like the winter or whatever. Which, look, I've said it before. When women are being annoying, like, just kick them out. It is what it is. Nigga must have watched my show. But, bruh, play a video game straight for 3 days? For 3 days? And you flew out there to hang out with you? Like, what? That's just weird. That's just fucking weird. Like, she flew from the other side of the country, from California, from another country, on the other side. Because for those of you guys that don't know, Montreal's all the way on the east coast of Canada. She flew from the one side of the United States all the way to the other side of North America to meet your dumb sodomite ass. And what are you doing? You there playing FIFA? Like, what? Like, what the fuck is going on, bruh? Like, what? I don't know what Abba plays, but he looks like a guy that plays FIFA. One of those weirdos. Right? So, yeah, of course she's going to get pissed off and leave. And then he kicked her out after the fact. The Crib Podcast, shout out to you for five gifted, right? So, now here's the thing, right? Let's talk about the gooning real quick. Let's talk about this gooning shit. So I saw Stevie Knight posted this shit, right?
Video?
Yes. She just showed me a masturbation.
Matter of fact, let's get off YouTube because I'm about to really cook this. I got some receipts here as well, bro. We're about to end Abba's career, so I'm gonna take this off YouTube. We're gonna go to Kick. We're gonna go to Kick, guys. I'm gonna drop the Kick link for y'all because I really can't show you guys what I'm gonna show you guys and say what I want to say here on YouTube for obvious reasons. Okay. Now we're gonna really start like baking this nigga because I got some other receipts in here that we're about to embarrass this guy. And honestly, Abba, I hope you learn from this. Never, ever, ever talk shit about us ever again. A big part of the reason why I'm cooking your dumb ass is so that you know better to never talk shit about us again, bruh. So come on over, guys. Kick.com/MyronGainsX. I'm getting off YouTube because these guys report our videos all the time for bullying and harassment and shit like that because they can't take it, right? They can't take it when we cook them because when we cook them, we use facts. When they cook us, they lie. When we cook them, it's 100% facts. So come on over to Kick, guys. Kick.com/MyronGainsX. I'm getting off of YouTube because what I'm going to show you guys next year, I can't show that shit. Some idiot said, Myron, stop yapping. How about this one? How about you enjoy the Shadow Realm? You dumbass Abba and Preach fan. Enjoy the Shadow Realm, nigga.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Who else wants to get sent to the Shadow Realm? I have no problem sending any of you Anus and Reach fans to the Shadow Realm, bro. Because unlike Abba, I don't put my chat on subscriber only. I'm not a bitch ass. I'd rather just send you guys to the Shadow Realm, or as I call it, the Watermelon Realm. Because a lot of you guys deserve that shit. Losers. Abba and Preach fans are literally the worst. But it's okay. I love having you in chat so that I can like completely cook you on because you guys are coping so hard. You guys are coping so hard. Your daddy is getting exposed for doing the same shit he talked to Fresh about. Okay? And now y'all don't know what to do, bro. Some other says, Myron, stop yapping. Enjoy the Shadow Realm as well, Watermelon Realm. Enjoy.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Nigga's name is Itachi Uchichiya, whatever the fuck that means. Enjoy.
Double kill.
Who else wants it? Huh? I'm trying to get the triple kill, bro. Who else wants it? We're taking it back to 2004 Halo 2 right now, man. Somebody said, oh, Emmanuel Garcia Barbers. No, I'm good. I don't need to see it. All right, nigga. You get out of here, too. I don't even know if you were talking about me, but enjoy.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Enjoy.
Triple kill.
Anyway. So, all right, guys. Let's go ahead and go over to Kick, guys. Come on over to Kick. I'm ending the YouTube streams right now. Both YouTube streams are going down. Come on over, my ninjas. Come on over. Ending YouTube now for Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit YouTube is going down right now. Kick.com/MyronGainsX. Pinned in the chat, and then Myron Gaines X pinned in the chat. Guys, Kick is the main platform, bro, for me. You guys should know this by now. I'm not on YouTube like that. I hate this platform.